Testing, here we go. This is 5621 with ROKU, ROKU. And it sold down throughout the trading session down here, and we hit 272 going into the earnings reports, my friends. And that's exactly what they did. They sold it down going into the earnings. The earnings came out. They have popped it here in the after hours market. Okay. One of the things that everybody can be aware of is on ROKO from a daily chart, we can see that ROKO had went down to and undercut and sold below that 200-day simple moving average as it did. And we could see, though, that the after-hour earnings report, once again, the stock is recovering. It's right there at 303.50, and we can see that. So, once again, I would say that we will see how they treat this one in this quarterly report. Remember what they did this earnings season so far. Everything that beat went straight down, even with the greatest numbers, like Microsoft. Yeah. There was Apple. There was so many of them. But nonetheless, so we undercut the 200 simple day, and then in the after hours trading, we're popping right here. And when we understand the fact that the option buyers on this one today going into the report was fairly robust, I would say. And you can see right here for the options that expire tomorrow, they were buying 3,000 of the 310 calls at that time. That was $30 up and out of the money. The low was 175. Yep. So they were buying those. They were buying the 300s, about 4,400 of those contracts. And I truly would say that I hope this works out for them. They better be a seller on the opening bell, though, because we don't know what they're going to do with the stock tomorrow morning. And do people sell into the earnings like they've been doing? Those are facts. So we'll find out in the morning. They were buying a lot of call contracts. They were buying right in here. They were buying that when we dipped down toward the lows, you had people buying the 280s. They were buying the 285s, all scaled it up to the 290 calls. And then they even bought 4,400. But at the time, just remember that that premium expires tomorrow. That's number one. And number two, if you don't know what to do with that thing, you could just end up actually losing money. I've seen it. I've done it. Everyone has on options Friday expiration. So once again, it's just a cautionary tone and whatnot. So we can see where the players were on the volume side of this particular reporting session. All right. And so once again, on May 8th, they weren't buying nearly the volume that they were buying on the ones that expire tomorrow. And so that premium tomorrow on that opening bell, they're going to have to deal with that, and sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do. Congratulations to ROKU on its earnings and whatnot, and there it is. We know that we have a firm test of the 200-day moving average, and you always want to see a pop, but let us not forget that when they are in downtrends, it's not like ROKO is in an uptrend. It's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, undercuts the 200. Those are 8 down days in a row. What does that mean in trendology or trend-wise? It means that when you do bounce off support and you go up and you hit resistance, bam, you're going to be selling off. And if you're not the one taking those profits or understanding that, you're just going to give your profits back. And that's how these markets are in 21 right now. So, congratulations. We have a test. but we know with that deep sell signal, and that's minus 6.3, and that deep sell signal has been in this name 5 days in a row, and it has. So this is the earnings. You know what's going to happen. You can take the free trial, click on the link in the email, and let's get started now.